And welcome in, everyone, as you haven't missed much so far. We're in the first inning, no score. Here's Jackie Bradley now, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting.
One of the best hitters in baseball, and he does it with some damage too.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run. A solo shot off the bat of Jackie Bradley Jr. Number 17 for him on the season. As the Red Sox get the game's first run, it's 1-0.
Talk about hitting the ground running. Usually a leadoff man is a guy that takes the first pitch, trying to get the feel for the pitcher, trying to get dialed in, but not this guy. He's got that see ball, hit ball philosophy, and he does just that, launching that pitch out of here before the fans could even get settled in the seats.
So now to the plate, Michael Chavis. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone and fouled, though it had the home run distance. Line drive to center field. Reynolds is under it to make the play on the first out. Stepping into the box, Alex Verdugo, as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. Pulled toward right center field. Reynolds has it for out number 3. Settling in now, Kevin Newman. He'll lead things. The 1-2.
No, that's down.
Chopper to short. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Ke'Bryan Hayes. Runner at first to start the inning. And Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry, and if you don't have a good feel in that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
Grounded down the third baseline. Newman on at first, nobody out. Now a chopper to second. This will be a tough turn. To second for 1. Over to Bell for the double play.
Batting third, the center fielder.
So striding forward now, Brian Reynolds. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Count still at 1-2. And now pitch on the way. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the. Back now from PNC Park, second inning on its way, but first here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, light rain is in the forecast throughout most, if not all, of the game, but I've been told it's not expected to cause any delays. The grounds crew will just need to make an effort to keep the field as dry as possible between innings, especially the heavy traffic areas like the pitching mound and around the bases.
Yeah, Heidi, thanks. And beyond keeping the surface playable, I'm sure you guys would agree, it's avoiding the stops and starts that becomes important in games like this one.
Yeah, 100%, Matty. The biggest thing is if you're going to be out there, you want to grind with the boys. You don't want your starting pitcher having to be sat down. You don't want to have to go inside for an hour and a half, 2 hours, and then get refocused and restarted up again. Matty, you're so focused out there, you just want to compete and see the game all the way through.
And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. The throw pulls him off the bag.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
Line drive to center field. Reynolds is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And the run is in to score from third. The tag, and they got him at third. It's a double play. Striding in, Christian Vasquez. Lifetime numbers against Joe Musgrove. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. Gone! A solo shot here to left, number 10 for him on the year, as the Red Sox have moved out 3-0.
Man, we've seen that high fastball come into play more and more this year by pitchers, but he tried to sneak a high piece of cheese by this guy. He had no part of it, and he takes him deep.
Into the box now, Austin Bryce. Popped up. Hayes moving to his left. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup batter, Colin Moran. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Well, Dero, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
Called strike 2. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Ranging back is Bradley to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Into the box, Kevin Kramer. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games. The 1-1 pitch. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2. 2 out, nobody on. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Throw on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. Top of the third set to get underway, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Hit sharply toward the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Standing in now, Michael Chavis. Popped him up. Stallings has a play. Makes the play, 1 away. In now, Alex Verdugo. He flew out in his last at-bat. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. That almost left the stadium. That's in the deep seats. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 10 for him on the year, as the Red Sox break on top now 5-0.
Wow, nothing more demoralizing than giving up 3 home runs in the first 3 innings of a game. There's having a guy's number, and then there's absolutely owning him. This could be the latter.
Stepping in now, Rafael Devers. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder is on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the power hitting shortstop Xander Bogaerts. Liner toward right center. Polanco is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side.
We're back now as the Pirates line up readies for their third turn with the bats, and unfortunately for them, this club has had their issues on offense. Currently, they rank dead last in the league in team batting average and, perhaps more importantly, runs scored. As one of the coaches told me, the entire organization is pulling their hair out trying to figure out how to put a more potent lineup on the field, but that's not something that changes overnight. He said it's going to be a process to become the team we want to be, but we're willing to do the hard work that it's going to take to get there. Matt?
Thank you, Heidi. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Ball, that pitch is out. Hey.
Full count, 3-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, 1 gone.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The payoff pitch one more time. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Stepping up to the plate, Joe Musgrove. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Pirates pitcher at the plate with a 1-2 count.
He's 1 pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs, I can't tell you what that means to the boys in the dugout.
And he struck him out, so a fine inning here as he strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down. Trying to pick things up where we left off, J.D. Martinez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. On the move is Polanco. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And digging into bat next, the big bat of Josh Bell. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo home run here off the bat of Josh Bell. And that is 27 for him on the year. As they pile on, it's now 6-0. Well, they've got the elevate and celebrate thing working in this one, guys. That was their 4th big fly of the game.
D-Roll, I don't know what you think, but this is one of those cases where I think the hitters right now, they must be seeing beach balls up there right now with 4 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, this lineup from top to bottom has power just oozing out of it, and this guy's missing over the heart of the plate. That's what happens.
Heading out towards shallow right. There to make the play is Polanco, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Austin Bryce, 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Pitch on the way. High in the air out towards shallow right. Polanco has a read on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Bottom of the inning now, and
Play ball.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two.
1-2.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Nope,
And it's
that's
2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2 pitch. Grounded to the right. Bell brings it in. And there's 1 away. Now at the plate, Ke'Bryan Hayes.
Ke'Bryan Hayes.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Well, you gotta love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball, and if he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's gonna have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Now batting.
So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And that'll bring up Colin Moran. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Stepping up now, Jackie Bradley Jr. First at bat of the game for him here in the 5th, as he was a late entrant into this one. That's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Second base.
Now batting, Michael Chavis, as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a solo shot here to left center field. 12 home runs for him now thus far, as this lead swells to 7-0.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
At the plate, Alex Verdugo. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
Hey, D-Row, are you aware of this after that knock right there? That's an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping easy for almost a...
Hold that thought, though. This ball's hammered to deep center field. Back at the wall, and it's gone. Two-run shot to straightaway center. Number 31 for him on the season, as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Number 39 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 39.
At the plate now, Xander Bogaerts. Hit the other way out toward right field. Polanco has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Here's J.D. Martinez as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. Oh, and this fastball is belted to deep left center field. Does he have enough to get out of here? Yes, a home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 23 for him thus far, as this lead got even wider.
That home run is definitely worth giving the show track treatment to. And as we look at it, not only an impressive distance shot, but the 110 miles an hour exit velocity is nothing to scoff at either. That's a big boy home run.
So now to the plate, Josh Bell. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Reynolds is on the move for it. but he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Now batting, catcher, Christian Vasquez.
In now, Christian Vasquez. In the air to straightaway right. On the move is Polanco. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So set now for the bottom of the fifth, and the left-handed hitting outfielder Gregory Polanco bats next.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Verdugo looks up. And it's gone.
Yeah, they dug themselves quite a hole, but they say the first thing you need to do when that happens is to stop digging. Well, with that solo shot, they've stopped digging, but they've got a long way to go before they climb out of this hole completely.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Kevin Kramer is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the fifth. A 3-1 count to the left fielder of the Bucks. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Pirates. And it's full now, 3-2. Might have gone after ball 4 there, as this one's fouled away off to the right. The next 3-2. Hit to first. Bell picks it up, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Jacob Stallings. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
On the ground to the right side. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side. So 1 run here on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors and no one left. Striding in for Boston, Darwinzon Hernandez. He's getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Got him to go down swinging there. Darwinzon Hernandez goes down to become the first out in the 6th inning. Hit in the air to right field. There to make the play is Polanco, and there are 2 away now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Chavis.
The last at bat, Matty B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Reynolds is camped under this one. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. Down in order. Cole Tucker is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Now at the plate, Ke'Bryan Hayes. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away. A swing and a ground ball to third, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now here's the pitch. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Brandon Waddell comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, third base.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Rafael Devers. He hit a two-run jack in his first at-bat. This pitch is popped up. Hayes shading to his right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away.
The batter, number
Next
2.
up for the Red Sox, Xander Bogaerts. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Bullet back up the middle. Reynolds has it for out number 3. Reds digging in the switch.
Play ball.
Your attention, please.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called
Now
the ball.
batting,
What does he do?
third
He
baseman,
comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
Torres.
Fouled away. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Pirates. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Now batting,
Into the box now, Gregory Polanco. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. And he takes a called strike 2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. New inning set to get underway, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, J.D. Martinez.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate. Well, that will bring a smile to a manager's face every single time. First hitter of the inning just squares it up and bounces it over the fence. Even if it stays in the yard, that's a double either way.
Into the box now, Josh Bell. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout the line, it screams to the modern day of baseball. The 3 true outcomes. These guys aren't worried about hitting singles. They're trying to stop traffic over that fence.
D-Roy, it can't be better said. I think the day and age right now for pitchers is you have to approach just
Now here's a fly ball, well hit. Back goes Polanco, and just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
I'll tell you, they're posting video game numbers here. I mean, that's their 11th run of the game, and they're showing no signs of slowing down. Just an absolute onslaught from this offense.
To the plate now, Nate Eovaldi. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a liner. And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. The runner scores from second.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
Stepping in now, Jackie Bradley Jr. lifted the other way out to left center. Left fielder is on the move. He makes the running play. 2 down. So here's Michael Chavis now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Lifted in the air out to center field. Reynolds will get there, and he puts it away to ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go is the second baseman, Kevin Kramer. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
The 1-2.
Nope, that's the ball.
Bases are empty, one man out. Pulled high in the air out to left field. On the move is Martinez. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Up next for Pittsburgh,
Jacobs. Stallings will be the next hitter. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. And he fouls this one off. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Down in order go the Pirates. All set to start the 9th in this one, and that brings up the outfielder Alex Verdugo. Hit hard towards center, and that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. So it's a leadoff single that kicks off their half of the 9th.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
At the plate, Rafael Devers hit on the ground out to short, and that's through into left, and back-to-back singles have him in business to start the 9th.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here.
now pitching and batting in the 8th, number 48.
Into the box, Xander Bogaerts swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Reynolds is on the move for it. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. The relay. And they'll slap the tag on him between third and home, and it's a costly double play. And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that.
Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. More baseball on MLB Network right after. At the plate, John Ryan Murphy starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Up next for Pittsburgh.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Kevin Newman. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances, and it's fouled away. On he pops it up. Eovaldi waits on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Ready for another shot now. Ke'Bryan Hayes. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
12-1 at the end of this one. The Boston Red Sox, in a game with 7 home runs, earned the victory. Darwinzon Hernandez wins out of the bullpen his 9th victory of the year. Joe Musgrove couldn't get out of the first in this one as he takes the loss. Nate Eovaldi takes the rare 3-inning save, his 4th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.